Alright, T-Mobile just announced an all-new postpaid plan that kind of sounds like a miracle. It's called T-Mobile Essentials, and I know you've heard that name before, but this is just $45 a month. And I mean, yeah, $45 for a T-Mobile postpaid plan kind of sounds like a dream if you have good T-Mobile service, but spoiler alert, this plan is genuinely garbage for its price. But you might be wondering, haven't I heard this name before? And that's because you might well have. T-Mobile has offered a plan called Essentials since 2018 at the price of $60 a month. It offered very bare bones features for that money, so most people, including myself, have strongly recommended against that option and still do now. Your speeds are always deprioritized on Essentials, your hotspot is capped at achingly slow 3G speeds, and there are no perks or extras to vouch for this exorbitant $60 price tag. But this plan is something new, although it still does follow kind of the same mentality as the last Essentials plan, in that you're getting very little for a slightly lower price. You get 20 gigs of capped, deprioritized data before being slowed down to practically nothing, unlimited hotspot data once again at snail slow 3G speeds, and well, that's all folks. Now 20 gigs of data in a world where most people use 10 on their phone on average, it might seem like a lot, and you might think that T-Mobile users will appreciate this lower price plan. But there is so much wrong here, so let's unpack all of it. First of all, isn't it kind of ironic that this company was the one who originally abolished the idea of capped data on postpaid phone plans? The ones that brought unlimited LTE data to the game, only to now introduce a plan with capped data and essentially move backwards. This company, under the leadership of its previous CEO, John Legere, genuinely felt like that underdog that shook the market up and forced the rest of the industry to do better for their users. But now, under the company's new CEO, Mike Sievert, T-Mobile's just one of them now. But company values aside, this plan is genuinely a terrible deal. You're paying the price of a solid unlimited plan, but getting the features of something that would cost $25 at the most. For this exact price or cheaper, you can get truly unlimited data, premium features, and a well-rounded experience that feels complete, instead of this medley of mediocre minimums and magenta marketing. It feels betraying to be given this little for this price. But you might be thinking, well, this plan is pretty good if you just want to take advantage of T-Mobile's promotions, like the free iPhone 13 deal or the free Galaxy S22 deal. But this plan is so stripped down that it's not even eligible for those promotions. T-Mobile excluded this plan from all those great deals, but there are still some you could take advantage of. Like as Dennis said, you could probably get one of those sweet Revel. Yeah, those ugly cheap phones that are T-Mobile branded. But most fundamentally of all here, and what really angers me about what T-Mobile's doing here, is that this Essentials plan is actually not cheaper than the other options. I already mentioned you can get way better elsewhere for the same price or cheaper, but it's not just single line pricing we have to worry about, it's also multi-line pricing we have to worry about. And in this area, this new supposed value-oriented plan is more expensive than the other higher-end options T-Mobile sells, including their $60 Essentials plan that coexists with this $45 plan. I want to punch a hole so bad in the wall right now. So with all these clearly crappy compromises, you're probably wondering two things. Number one, why does this exist? And number two, what are some alternatives to this plan if this $45 Essentials option just isn't the answer? As for why it exists, well, as funny as this sounds after all you've just heard, it makes T-Mobile look good. Not that they're giving their customers great value or even the slightest care for them, that died a long time ago, but it makes them look competitive when advertising their service. T-Mobile can use this $45 price point as a hook for customers, but then upsell them to a better and more expensive plan that would make them more profit. This gets users paying as much as possible on their T-Mobile bill, even though they expect to pay an attractive price. Even though the only remotely good stuff they offer starts at $70 for postpaid, potential customers subconsciously associate T-Mobile with being cheaper because of a $45 starting price, when in reality, they're no cheaper than Verizon or at&t. And seeing how T-Mobile's competition has introduced similarly unappealing cheap plans, like at&t's new $50 Value Plus plan, it really seems like T-Mobile is just going with whatever waves wireless. Because again, they're not an innovator, just an imitator. So if T-Mobile's Essentials is not the move for $45, then what is? Well, if low cost is purely what you're looking for, Mint Mobile's got you covered for $30 a month, $15 cheaper, and you get 35 gigs of data instead of 20 gigs. Mint also includes support for more premium features and has a far more robust application to manage your account. They use the T-Mobile network for coverage, so the experience should be nearly indistinguishable from T-Mobile postpaid. And if you're looking for real unlimited, Metro by T-Mobile has a great promotion where you can get real deal unlimited for $40 when you port your number from a carrier outside the T-Mobile network, and Metro by T-Mobile or T-Mobile prepaid are both solid options at the $50 price point, with Metro by T-Mobile including some cool perks like free Google One storage, and T-Mobile prepaid offering faster priority data. And if the T-Mobile network isn't a must, then look no further than my favorite carrier, Family Co. They're giving you the best the industry could possibly offer for $60, or the best plan at the $45 price point, both on the at&t network. So with all that, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I also hope to help you find a great cheap unlimited plan. If you want my ultimate guide for the best unlimited plans of 2022, check out my previous video, which I'll have linked up here. And don't forget to subscribe and notifications on so you never miss my next video. So with that, I'm Max. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.